back here about 3 minutes later. We just stuck those arches in Reed's shoes, had him run up and down one time, just up and down the grass. And we're going to have him lay him back down. We're going to look at his alignment again. So before, his left leg would not go down because his pelvis was tipped forward, and again, that wasn't letting some muscles work right. Now we can get his leg down to the table. So that's what it's supposed to do when his pelvis is in a neutral position. And I'll have him hold that leg there, and I'm going to have you hold solid, and I'm going to push on you, and I want you to hold solid. Good. Now I can put as much weight as I can on there, and I can't budge him. So his hip abductors were not weak, just the position of his pelvis was not letting him use those. And that's just one muscle I'm picking out, but there's lots of muscles involved that do that, either work too much or don't work enough. Let's flip-flop you the other way. And we'll do the same thing on this side. So his leg will drop to the table, and if I have him hold that there, I'm going to push on him. I'm not going to bet him on this one because I know I'm going to lose. All right, and the same thing with those sitting ones that we did before. You can go and sit back up. So the reason we're looking at that is because he's in a pretty good shoe, but even in a pretty good shoe, he could not keep a neutral position of his pelvis until we took an arch support. So you take a typical soccer shoe, that's a pretty good shoe as far as price, but it's not, none of the soccer shoes have a whole lot of support there to them. So the ability of most people to keep a neutral position of their pelvis is not very good when you put a person in a shoe that bends like that. So that's why I think an arch support is probably the best option for a lot of people when we're trying to keep them in a good position not to get injured and to perform the best they can, because we know the shoe is not going to provide enough support for most people.